the webinar. Thank you, Irene. Thank you. We were waiting for more people to connect, but in any way, to respect your presence, we are going to start, okay? Well, welcome all to this webinar. My name is Alicia García Madrid. We are working in Action Against Hunger, and we are leading the European Network of Innovation for Inclusion. We are organizing this webinar within this framework of this network, okay? I'm together here with Pablo Godoy, which is in front of me, and Irene Ojo. Irene is there, okay. And we are the team that we are organizing this kind of activities and we are leading the European network, and we are trying to organize these kind of activities in order to dynamize your active participation in the European network. Okay. Okay, let's start with a brief introduction of what we are going to do in this webinar. And after this brief opening and a brief introduction about the European network, just a fresh reminder of our activities, we are going to review the Erasmus Plus 2024 call. And just to refresh our minds about the things that should be taken into consideration. And after that, we are going to go to the most interesting thing or part of this webinar, which is knowing each other and know what will be our interests, or if we already have ideas, or what's our experience with the Erasmus Plus, etc. And after that, we are going to give you the floor. You will have time to express yourself, to introduce your organizations. We are few people so far, so we will have more time than foreseen, so we can have a very relaxing workshop time if you want. So let's improvise a little bit. Okay, and we will have closing remarks, and we will finish the webinar at 1. Sorry. Okay. So, just a brief introduction about the European Network of Innovation for Inclusion. We have been running this European network since 2016, and it was created in order to be inclusive also for organizations, to open the opportunities to participate in European projects to all kinds of organizations, having in their goals, in their missions, the social inclusion of disadvantaged people. No? We are open to any kind of entities, and we are more than 474 members. We are having more lately, so we are happy to have this high number of people interested in collaborate and to be in this open network. No, each year we organize this forum of the topic is social innovation, but our main activities are the following ones. We start the activities and the year with a call for good practices that will be launched in March 24 this year. So we are looking for good practices just to be transferable and useful for the rest of the members. So it's a good opportunity for you to broadcast your projects and continue and to take advantage of the results and continue developing them or transferring them or adapting them. So we are looking for relevance, innovation, inclusive character, social impact, transferability, and gender approach, of course. From that, we select one winner and 2 finalists on each category. One category is social labor inclusion and the other inclusive entrepreneurship. And we organize this exchange of experiences with the winners and finalists all together with Action Against Hunger. We are organizing these study visits and working groups. You will be invited to the European event, And well, of course, we are organizing these kind of webinars in order to exchange experiences. Okay, what would be or what we want to be the impact of this network? So at the end, we are looking for social innovation to improve our interventions, to support you and to facilitate the elaboration of new projects inspired on other activities of other members. And well, we are trying our best to put everything out on all the information in the webpage of the network. We are publishing also European calls of your interest. We are making a first filter, so we hope you can find these all the activities we are organizing very useful for you and for your organizations. So this webinar now, focusing on this webinar, well, a little bit, I advanced a little bit in the introduction, but the aim is to share what we are, what our organizations are, share our interest in European projects, our expertise in European projects or not at national level or local level. They are also very valuable. And of course, to facilitate your connections, your knowledge among each other, and yes, and try to facilitate synergies and ideas and among you. But well, first, I think that will be useful to situate ourselves in the Erasmus Plus call. In general, the Erasmus Plus program is a very good one for those organizations without any experience in European projects. I always recommend this program to start in this field of work, no, which is the European projects. Some organizations are afraid to be and to have a lot of risks and to not comply with the requirements, etc. But this one is a very easy one, and they are making even more easy to manage. So I encourage you to participate, and you have several options. So Erasmus Plus is very well known for the mobility projects, no? K Action Ones, they are called. And they are very, very good and very useful as well, no? But as the European network is encouraging the partnership, we think that the collaboration and the social innovation fits more with the K Action 2, which is cooperation among organizations and institutions, no? That's why we are focusing now in K Action 2. So within the Key Action 2, they are, as I said, Erasmus Plus is promoting the partnership for cooperation, and there are two types of partnerships that allows us to adapt according to our experience to one or another. One with more like not complicated, but more more I don't know how to explain. Not more requirements, but more longer, with a longer duration, not easy to be the first step into the Erasmus Plus, but could be also a good option to newcomers. And also the small scale partnership, which is addressed to people to organizations with experience. And within these two type of partnerships, we can find several fields of education, several sectors of education, let's say, no? And these are the sectors: school education, higher education, vocational education and training, youth and adult education. Speaking about the social inclusion is a transversal priority, but we find that the adult education can be more focused on the work we are doing, the associations and foundations in this field, no? In the educational field, in the non-formal education. but we can find also opportunities in youth if we are working with youth, of course, and also in vocational education and training, and why not in higher education, no? Because, well, higher education is more for universities and higher education institutions as universities, but, well, we have some universities also members of the European network, and they have an opportunity there, of course, as well. Okay. Okay, we are going to focus, sorry, in the adult education, well, vocational education and training. When you are deciding in which sector you can fit more, perhaps it's useful to look into your own organization and the purpose, no? If you are providing like formal training in somehow in your countries, and your interest is more focused on a specific sector and developing training curricula or training itineraries or training contents in certain sector, is more my recommendation is to go for vocational education and training. More sectoral, no? More focused on very professional training, very specific of one sector. If you are going to prepare something, or your idea is more general about inclusion or on in another field of education and in non-formal education, is what we are doing in Action Against Hunger, we should go more for adult education sector. Okay. Well, now coming back to the types of partnerships, as I said before, I couldn't explain me very well, explain myself. Cooperation partnerships is more for development of what they call in the past intellectual output, something very new, created in the framework of the project, specifically with this partnership, something innovative. They are looking for innovative, and they are looking for also to adapt and to take advantage of other innovations already existing. So it's not a problem. That's why we are also looking around with this call for good practices we organize in the European network. So the aim is just to build something together in a partnership, but this something should be very innovative or based on something innovative, no? The minimum partners and countries are 3, and, well, the duration is from 1 year to 3, and the budget lump sums is based on lump sums. Even you have to make a budget forecast, a budget estimation of a budget, and you have to choose one of these 3 budget lump sums according to your activities, the complexity of your project, the number of activities, and so on. So that's the cooperation partnerships. The small scale, we recommend this for people new in the program, that they don't want to take so many risks, or they don't want to be very committed. And so committed, not in the sense of committed, but with time consuming and so on. This is very more simple projects. They are more dedicated to exchange and of good practices and to learn from each other, and less in developing of certain products, no, or deliverables. Even if you include some deliverable, would be very welcome. And well, the requirements are less are less than in the cooperation partnership. 2 partners from 2 countries, and the duration can be less as well. And the budget lump sums are less as well, 30,000 or 60,000. Transversal priorities. Well, I always say the same, no? It's very important to read them, even if they are not in the part of the Erasmus Plus guide explaining the action you want to apply for, but they are giving a lot of clues about how to, in which things we should focus. Not only the titles, as I extracted here, but the reference documents they are referencing. For example, I don't know, the green skills, I know there are a lot of other documents, supplementary documents, that would be great if you have a little time to find the relation about your project and these kind of documents. And in the contextualization of the project and justification and so on, you should always refer to these documents already included in the program guide. It will count for the relevance evaluation part of the project. So I recommend you to read this part carefully. The transversal priorities and the specific priorities of the action you decide to apply for. Transversal priorities are these 4 and well, they are very, very trendy topic. Inclusion and diversity, so promoting the equal opportunities and access, inclusion, diversity and fairness. So it's, well, most of us, we are working for this, so we know what we are looking for. But in any case, read them carefully. We don't have time to go into detail here, but it deserves the occasion to read them. Digital transformation, okay, into access, let's say, digital education and training and digital skills in the sector, in education and training. So it's like, one addressed to students, let's say, and the other for professionals, but at the end, it's about digital transformation and how to tackle this challenge, no, that we have here already. Environment and fight against climate change should be something taken into consideration in all the projects. I think the analysis of sustainability or measures to reduce the impact, the back impact of your project in the environment should be taken into consideration. But they are talking also the developing of competencies in various green sectors, and well, very, very interesting to be taken into account, okay? Transversally, even if your project is nothing to do with this, okay? It should be indirectly. And participation in democratic life, common values, civic engagement. This is more related with the European values, democratic, active citizenship, intergenerational relations, intergenerational learning could be also here very interesting. Intercultural competencies are included here. Critical thinking, which is very, very, for me, very, very well related with digital transformation, okay, with the digital skills, ethics in the digital era, etc. And media literacy, of course, the people we are working for are lacking of digital media literacy, and could be also very interesting to work on this priority. And I bring here the K Action 2 priorities, which are the same, but they are a little bit more landed into these kind of actions. But at the end, they are the same. So I would read the transversal one, and after the specific ones, and after the specific priorities for your sector, because there are another ones for your sector. So these are from, I think, from adult education. So read them carefully. We don't have time to go into detail, but it gives you a lot of ideas for project ideas, a lot. So it deserves the occasion to read them, okay? Okay, general recommendations when starting thinking on applying here, no, in the Erasmus Plus program. As I said before, read the Erasmus Plus guide. It's more than 300 pages. but you can select the contents, but the general part and the part regarding the key action 2, if you decide to apply to this part, will be essential. And also footnotes should be read because there are important references you have to make reference in your project as well. Is very important. That will give you a lot of coherence with the European policies, and that will be, the evaluator will be very happy to read that, I'm sure. Well, as I said, now the main European goals on education and Erasmus priorities, this is related with these reference documents I mentioned, okay? So you have to be like very updated on the trends at the European level and what they are working for and what they are worried about, okay? And after that, internally, you have to analyze your organization. So what's your experience here? If you already have experience or not, or what do you want to be implied, in which dimension, no? And it's very important that the project is based in a need analysis internal of your organization, because Erasmus Plus wants to have an impact on your organization. So you have to start from a need you already identified. And that's the only option to have the project really incorporated in your organization and useful, because if not, will be like a nightmare, no? But if you are willing to have the results of the project, you will enjoy it a lot. So if you are deciding to lead something or not, you should like make analysis of what are the lines you want to work on, or a concept note of a project, like a brief idea of what you want to work. And if you are not willing to lead a project, you also can like identify what are the lines you want to work. After that, I will start with the partner search. No, once you have already this need analysis done, and not the opposite, because always, and we are always starting from, there is a call, okay, let's see what they are looking for. Oh, let's invent a project. And we are promoting just the opposite. With the activities of the network, with these networking sessions, and with everything we do. And the call for good practices, of course. Why? Because we truly believe that if we start the collaboration and knowing each other first, you will have a project idea very more coherent and more connected with your needs, and you will enjoy it a lot. And the results will be very, very more useful if you are working just the opposite, no? First the call, and then I think, and then project idea that can fit. No, the opposite. Why? Because the evaluator will see if the project proposal is created from scratch, from the call, or from a real need of the organizations you are working together. Well, there will be the objectives together with the partnership. I think it's important first to create the partnership, and then the project design that will be ideal to be in collaboration with the other partners in order to share responsibilities and also to measure the expertise of each partner. No, partners. When you find partners, when you look for partners, I recommend to find complementarities and also similarities. So it's not a problem to find a similar partner as you, even in your own country, because sometimes we are doing the same. Well, we cannot partner never, but you can, of course, because you can like scale the intervention. For example, in your country, you can exchange the methodologies. There will be always a difference, always, and you can enrich yourself, even if you are in the same country. But if you are looking for projects for partners in another countries, it's okay if they are working in the same field. perfect if they are not working in the same field and they complement some tasks you need in your project. For example, a technical partner or another field you want to explore or something like that. That will be also very fruitful collaboration that will guide or lead to a fruitful collaboration. Okay, I can stop talking as we are few people. No, we foresee like 20 plus people, and we are like 7 organizations, I guess. So I propose you to dedicate the time to introduce ourselves, our organization, what are the main aim and activities of the organization. You can use, as we are a few of us, we can share your PowerPoint if you want. If you want to use a PowerPoint you already have, it's okay. If not, it's okay as well. Or your web page, you can share whatever you want. I can stop sharing because we foresee like 5 minutes per per organization, but nothing to do with this. So you will have more time. Okay, so the aim is first, as I said, main name of activities organization. You can share whatever you want, but the important thing is the challenges you already identified or you are facing nowadays, the needs you already identify in your professionals, dealing with the people they are working for, or topics in general your organization want to explore, want to try, want to pilot, want to experiment, or something very new for you, but you want to open to these new topics, no? And after this, we would like also to know your experience in this program and also what kind of collaborations you are looking for. For example, if you are foreseen to be a leader, if you don't mind to write a proposal or to be the leader of the proposal, and if you have experience in the as partner or not. If you foresee to be leader, if you already have a product idea, okay, you can express yourself with this product idea. And also, if you are foreseen to apply for a small scale project or cooperation for partnership, and yes, just to know if what kind of collaboration you are looking for and how we can support you. Okay, how we can support you if you are looking for partners or not, what kind of partners, so among all we can find in this session or in among the networks of the members of the network, sorry, just the opposite. And that's it. I think, well, I have Pablo and Irene helping me with this networking. So I don't know if someone wants to be the first one or.
If not, we have a suggestion. Julia, please go ahead.
Hello. So I'm with my colleague Aurora here. She's in another computer. We are from the Italian Chamber of Commerce here in Spain, in the base in Madrid. And we work in the European department called EUDESC, and we focus mainly in Erasmus K Action 2 projects. Since we are a Chamber of Commerce, we usually work in the area of entrepreneurship, businesses, internationalization, economy, social economy, sustainable enterprises, sustainable business, and everything that is more related with the entrepreneurship approach of projects, right? Currently, we are very interested in working in projects that are related with sustainable approach of any type of project that is related with sustainability. For example, I will share my screen and I will show you a small presentation of the project.
Please.
The chamber in general. Okay. you know.
Sorry, I
Okay,
was
so
sharing
you
my
guys
screen
see?
already.
can you see this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So as I mentioned, we are the Italian Chamber of Commerce for Spain, and we are based in Madrid. I think maybe some of you know my colleague Luca Trovato. We are Italian Chamber of Commerce. We're active for 100 years now. We were created in 1914, but our department, that is the EUDES department, is active for already 10 years. So we have different headquarters in Madrid, but other delegations in Valencia, Vigo, Sevilla, Santa Cruz de Tenerife, La Coruña, Oviedo, Burgos, and others. No, I'm from Argentina, so maybe you will hear my accent. And the main goal of the Italian Chamber of Commerce is to connect the market of Spain and of Italy. So we encourage businesses that maybe are from other part of the world, but mostly Spain and Italy, to connect and to create new relationships. And when we are talking about our European projects, we mainly, as I mentioned, we mainly do Erasmus K Action 2, but we also have others. For example, right now we have 4 active projects. I will go straight to the ones we have active and not to all of them. But so the last 2 projects, a project that we finished this at the end of last year is being a female entrepreneur that focus in giving skills to young entrepreneurial women that had disadvantages, such as rural areas, immigration, single mothers, etc., and to give them support and give them like tools for them to become more independent and to be able to become an entrepreneur. We have currently another project that is very related with this and is connected, that is called Scale Up, with focus in supporting also women social entrepreneurs, which means that we are focusing exclusively in social economy. And we are creating online courses and MOOC for women that maybe have the curiosity to start a business but do not know how to do it. So there are different models with different with different content, each model, to guide you on how to become an entrepreneur. We have another project always related with entrepreneurship that is called Offset. It's active now and will finish very soon, and it's about entrepreneurship in handicraft sector and digitalization of artisan, since mostly in Spain maybe there's so many handcraft artisan, but maybe they're lacking of connoisseurs and knowledge regarding how to sell those products, how to market them. So we help them in this process too. We have another project that this one I think is one of the most interesting one we have, and is kind of what we're trying to focus right now a little. Is it's a project between Spain and Costa Rica, and it focuses in creating a course, an online course that is live. So it's in all the duration of the project, the course is active, and the idea is to provide a course to 600 companies from Costa Rica, Italy, and Spain, all included the 600, about sustainable entrepreneurship. And at the end of the course, so if you have maybe any company or any organization that would be interested in participating in a course, of course that is for free, to learn about how to become a responsible, sustainable enterprise, well, you can follow this course that is called Smart Green. And at the end of the course, the part that I think is the most interesting is that there's a contest, and the best participant, the best students, they win a trip or to Costa Rica or to Spain to learn about sustainable practices in the other country. So it's a course that right now is having a lot of I don't know how to say it, like good reviews, no? Yeah, good reviews. A lot of people are joining. We still have one more year, and more than 500 companies were already signed in. So it's something that we're very happy about this course, and we see a lot of interest. We have another project that is about artificial intelligence, and it's a very big project that is focusing giving new tools to the European work labor about artificial intelligence in order for Europe to become a more competitive market. And as you can see, we have other projects as well. But as you can see, all the projects are related with entrepreneurship. In this call exactly, we, like in the next one that will come now at the end of this month in March, we don't have any slots, but we are always open for collaborating with other organizations from almost any topic that can relate with entrepreneurship or entrepreneurship or sustainability. We are currently writing a project about circular fashion in South America, and another one about inclusion between Italy, Portugal, and Spain, and many more, but these two are the ones that at least I am more focused in. So yeah, basically, in a general brief idea, our goal is to find more partnerships and more organizations that maybe focus in these topics about sustainability, entrepreneurship, how to become a more green economy. And pretty much that's it. If Aurora, you want to say something else?
No, I mean, it's a pleasure for us to participate in this meeting. So
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yes, I know Luca and I know your organization, so we are always looking for some collaborations. Just a question. So among the projects you mentioned, do you think that what is the one or the ones you consider that you should like continue developing, or that that would be a good opportunity to continue working on them or to transfer them, or you are really proud of the results you already have and it's a pity to end the project? So what would you highlight from those you presented?
You want to answer?
I would say Smart Green, because we collected a lot of enterprises and for this sustainable course we're organizing. So I think
the one with Chile, no?
Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Perdón. Sorry. With Costa Rica, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
because it's such an innovative type of project, at least for us. It's not something that we do that often, since it's not in Europe and it's literally the other side of the world. And we saw so much interest, and all the enterprises that maybe they join, you have kind of homework that you bring to your house after each lesson. And then, for example, how to reduce your footprint, your carbon footprint, for example. And then they do the exercises in their houses, and then they come to the next class knowing how to do that. And each class you learn something that then you implement in your enterprise. And at the end of the entire course, there is this test, and this contest. And then you see all the organizations that did all the work, the training, and that they're interested in learning more. And maybe you have from any type of businesses, since, I don't know, in September, we went to Costa Rica with the enterprise that won, and it was a touristic enterprise from Catalonia. And we took her to Costa Rica. We showed her how is sustainable tourism in Costa Rica. She learned the practices there. Then she brought them back to her business. And that is like it remains. It's a sustainability that I believe is like of longer term than maybe any others, because it's something that is in present, and it's something that is so far away from your everyday life and so outside of Europe that you connect in another level, in my opinion.
But it's addressed to entrepreneurs already with a company running, or?
It's targeting 4 different groups: women entrepreneurs, entrepreneurship that are already established, entrepreneurs that want, like people that want to become entrepreneurs, and export entrepreneurs.
Okay. And the courses are the same for all of them?
No, they vary. Like some things are the same, common knowledge. But then, for example, inside the course, you have Like there's a moment of the course that you have green mentors, which is enterprises that are B Corps, usually B Corps. They come and they give like a lesson, they give a class, and the green mentor that we choose per each class, it's depending of the group, the target group of each class. So for example, if you will be maybe a woman entrepreneur, then we will try to find a green mentor, which is a woman, and they will explain the different challenges she faced, or if it's I don't know, maybe something related with import export, then maybe we will bring a company that do exports. And
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for your question.
You're welcome. We can continue with another organization. Pablo, do you have any suggestion?
Any volunteer? 1, 2, 3. Well, then we suggest Oriana from the University of Cordoba to participate. If Oriana, can you have a few minutes to introduce your organization and yourself a little bit? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Pablo. Good morning for everyone. Can you hear me properly? Okay.
Yes, more or less. No, now
Better?
nothing.
Oh,
Nothing.
A ver, try again.
no?
Now a little bit, yes.
I
It's
will
far
try
away,
with-
but we can try, I think.
with this. I'm a researcher from the University of Cordoba, and we are currently working on a project related to medieval studies. I'm economist, but my research group is from the medieval studies. So we are like a mix between economics and this knowledge that they have developed. The goals of this project is to connect with artisans, craftsmen, to like transfer the knowledge that we have developed in the group to them in order to retro innovate. Recover this knowledge from the past and apply it in the present, because my group have found different technologies and methodologies that could be applied nowadays to produce in a sustainable way. So like my goal in this project is that I'm like kind of networking with artisans and retro innovation.
So it's a project funded by the European Commission.
Yeah, like next generations.
It's a next generation.
Project, yeah.
And do you have partners, international partners, or what do you want to continue working on that? So you want to transfer this project because you think that it is interesting to another country? So what will be your interest?
Like the project will be until the end of this year, so like we have a certain time, and it's mainly in Andalusia, but not limited to other countries or other artisans interested in applying this technique. Yeah.
And the results so far, well, how they are welcoming this project, the entrepreneurs, the artisans,
like this project is inspired in another project, but not project. We know like a craftsman who was interested in applying like techniques for bread. So they create medieval bread, and after that we see that, oh, that could be interesting, you know, to spread to another craftsman. And now we are working with like artisans in different sectors like textile and wood, ceramics, different techniques, because we have found a wide range of recipes. They call it recipes that are like techniques, methodologies. Yeah.
Well, it's really interesting. And it's it's, as I say, it's a pity not to explore more opportunities to take this idea and this opportunity for the people to introduce innovations from the medieval. No?
The main goal is like recover this knowledge and try to produce in a different way as our ancestor did. So, like.
So you are looking for in Erasmus Plus a financial opportunity, perhaps?
No financial opportunity, just like I usually like assist to this kind of activities and meeting, and just to see what you are doing, and just to see if there are people in the meeting interested in exchange knowledge and experience.
Yeah. Well, I can speak from Action Against Hunger. We are not in the middle of this meeting because we are organizing this for the members, not for Action Against Hunger. But we are running entrepreneurship programs in Spain and in Andalusia, and perhaps we can put you in contact with our colleagues and try to find synergies. Yes, for our colleagues of our Action Against Hunger. But that would be great if if we can like transfer this knowledge as well, no, to other artisans or handcraft business in Europe, no? That would be great, like, because the medieval markets, I don't know, in Spain they are very famous. I don't know in other European countries, and the concept of these markets, I don't know if it's expanded or not. I don't know. So
yeah,
I think very interesting.
Yeah, it would be great if you give me your email address or something just to send information.
Yeah, great, Mariana, fantastic. Okay, so thank you. Do you have any other questions for Oriana or for Julia? Because I'm asking a lot. I took so many coffee this morning, perhaps. But of course, it's open to any questions I have to. I think we can ask whenever we want. Okay, no questions.
All right, then let's. We are taking. Okay, thank you. Then we go for the next one. Thank you for so much, Ariana, for your comments and introduction. Maria, from the Institute of Entrepreneurship Development from Greece. Hi, Maria. How are you doing? Good morning.
I'm fine. I was about to raise my hand.
Well, I read you
then I heard my name, so it's my turn.
It's fate. So
Yeah.
please, you have the floor. If you can tell us a little bit about your organization, that would be great.
Of course. I will share my presentation. First of all, thank you for your information. Thank you for this chance to meet new people from other organizations. I am Maria. I'm a project and proposal manager in the Institute of Entrepreneurship Development. I'm working here for almost 8 or 9 months. I'm quite new, but the organization is quite old. So I will share our presentation. Give me a moment, please. Super. So, yeah, it is located in Greece, in Larissa. It has been established in 2005. Where is the presentation? Give me a
It's
moment.
unable.
I don't know why. Let me first open it and then share it.
Okay, okay.
Mm. Okay, I got it. Can you see it? Can you watch it?
Yes, we can see.
Super.
Yeah.
So, as I said, it is established in 2005 in Greece, in Larissa. We have also headquarters in Cyprus and in Estonia currently. It is an expert, it is a leading, wait. It is a leading center of excellence in Europe, in European entrepreneurship, a fast-growing digital innovation hub. The aim is to promote innovation and entrepreneurial spirit in Europe and beyond, bridging the gap between research and market. We are active in Erasmus Plus project more than 18 years from the beginning of the organization, with expertise in planning, implementation, dissemination, and evaluation of European projects. This is the number of our projects and partners and our networks. So until now, we have implemented more than 2,080 projects, and we are active in 1,010 projects right now. 100, sorry. This is our areas of expertise regarding Erasmus Plus and general and European, all European projects, consortium building, dissemination and communication, innovative business models and commercialization, digital transformation, education, in-learning and gamification, and the knowledge that transfer to the end users. This is the projects that we have run, the most important projects in every field, for example, in health and well-being, in business innovation and startups, green and sustainable development, digital transformation and innovation. I'm not going through all these projects because in the most of them, I was not participating actively. But if you need more information, I can share with you the side of EAD that you can find more information for every project. And actually, this is the fields that we are active in KA2, social innovation and gender equality. And also, I would like to show you some of the tools that we have created all these years. The EU Calls is a very useful tool for every organization who wants to find partnership. And JOICE, the Innovation Park, is a venture of FIED, which actually is a physical ecosystem aimed to promote innovation. More or less, this is the information for EAD. We are active in UA project, UA calls, and mostly in Erasmus Plus. What we looking for now is partners. We have 3 ideas. 2 of them are in alliances of education and enterprises, and 1 is for cooperation partnership. The last one is for the idea is for creating. Give me a minute. The idea is for creating To find a little bit the project. The name of the project is Imagine. It's in youth priorities, and the main object of the project is to create a mutual support network for youths that can help each other. Youths that are 1 minute, I found it to develop actual methodology of development of youth mutual aid groups that can be piloted and applied in different European countries. The idea comes from a research that we have made regarding the psychosocial situation that youth are nowadays regarding mental health. So this is the main idea of the project. The other two are based more in health sector and to empowering healthcare through deep tech skills. Again, the main aim is to create a network that a deep tech health project is to establish seeks to establish a deep tech skills ecosystem around the Europe that will promote regular multi-stakeholders collaboration led by sector needs. The idea is again by research that we have made that as the artificial intelligence is developed more, also in the health sector and the health tech industry, there is a need. There are a lot of job opportunities and less. How can I say? Health professionals that are aware of that. So we try to actually bridge this gap. There are our proposals, and we're looking for possible collaborations. And this for me.
Sounds great. Thank you so much. So, are you looking for collaborations for the call coming up in March? Are you aiming for something more towards the end of the year? What is your goal with this project?
The goal is to try to reach the deadline in March for
Okay.
these three proposals. And if we succeed, it's okay. If not, we will try to resubmit them in October.
All right.
Are you looking for partners, or do you already have the partnerships for this project?
Actually, as we have a wide network of partners, we always be opening new collaborations. But for sure, we're looking for new partners. Maybe we have some that are interested in participating in this project, but we explore any other possible collaboration and organization that maybe, as you said in the beginning, we have similarities and would like to add their value in.
You can send so we can publish your partner search or your if you are looking for a specific partner, we can publish it in the network, so we can support you if you want to.
Yeah, it will be great.
To find it on if you want to find newcomers or to the programs or new organizations. If you are lacking a certain profile of partners, we can try to support you.
Okay, super. That would be great.
Fantastic. Thank you, Maria.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Maria. So, as you can see on the chat, about Danny is having problem with the connection. So we can find here in the chat a few a short summary of the organization CICIA from Romania, and they are working in entrepreneurship and inclusion of women in business. And so we can find in the chat the website and the email address if anyone is interested in contact them. So we have that information in the chat. All right, so we can move forward, and maybe anyone I will ask directly anyone who would like to join and have a short introduction of the organization. Asia, I don't know if I say your name correctly, but are you willing to share with us a little bit about your organization?
Yes. Can you see me and hear me?
Yes, we
Yeah.
can. Thank you.
So, good morning, everyone. I want to tell you in advance that I'm from the Red Cross, Italian Red Cross, a small territory committee in the north of Italy. It is called the province of Bolzano. And today I'm here because of my curiosity, and also because I am learning how organizations network together. I am aware that we mainly work in different sectors than the ones you presented so far. We work, for example, of course, mainly in the health sector, in the sanitary sector. Lately, we are also improving our, let's say, the education of young people. We want to work more than we do right now in mental health, but we are very new in the whole field of European Union programs. In particular, we want to start because we have never submitted a proposal for an EU program. We would like to start, as you said in the beginning, from Erasmus Plus, and mainly I am trying to get information and inspiration regarding small-scale partnerships and actually KA1 in terms of youth exchanges. So for now, I am happy because I can actually see networking taking place and I get inspiration. I cannot tell you we have several proposals and we are already looking for quite big partners as you are, but I hope I'm not too much off topic. I'm getting a lot from this meeting, so thank you for that. I will observe a lot.
Thank you, Asha. Asha? How do I pronounce your name, please?
In English, they say Asia, but in Italy, they say Asia, as you prefer.
Asia. Okay, Asia is easier for me. So thank you, Asia. Just a couple of questions just to support you in your process. If we notice of someone willing to submit a small scale application, because well, this opportunity can arise in these months. So are you working especially in Bolzano with certain target groups, or so only with young people on mental health? Do you already have some programs implemented at local level? So for that would be good for us to know in order to find possible synergies with other members of the network. So that would be great if you speak a little bit about your work in Italy, in Bolzano specifically.
Okay, so actually, I've been here for just 2 months, but I definitely have the knowledge of what we are doing right, like in the territory around. So basically, actually, we have a lot of services in terms of just maybe an innovative one. We activated a service of mobile clinic, which has been going around. We have a mountain kind of geographical area, so they've been going around with a small van offering the service of free visits and checkups. We also have a center, a training center in our office, which is accredited by the province, and we are offering courses, first aid courses, but not only. And we would like to, widen the topics and the sectors we are giving education and training in. Of course, we are an organization of volunteers. That means we want to reach out to the youth. That's why I mentioned that we want to focus on youth. We also have let's say planning to increase our service in terms of psychological support. We will activate soon a center for psychology, like it is a center where people they call in case they have any let's say request or any they are in need of something, and we receive the calls and we try to direct the calls to the relevant authorities. In case there are psychological issues, we try to support them with our team. We have a psychologist active in our team, so we are also working on that field. Yeah, that's the main things we do. Of course, we want to organize also activities in order to recruit new volunteers. That are our main actions that come to my mind at the moment. Of course, in the beginning, it would be a bit more complicated to be, let's say, a leading organization. So if it's possible to find some consortia or some partners already more experienced than us, that would be a plus, definitely.
Yeah, but don't worry, Asia. Sometimes the newcomers to the program, you are fresh minds. You have a lot of things to share new, so you are very welcome, even if you don't have experience. That's why we are organizing this, and we are opening the network for all kind of organizations. Something you're willing to work, really? Do you want to? So I think it's difficult now for you. But in your organization, there is something you want to work that you don't have already. So we would like to focus more on migrant people, or for example.
Okay, actually, yeah. We also manage around 5 or 6 first reception centers for migrants. That is more related, like important. That is something that comes we participated in some calls for tenders, and the government gave us these structures to manage and to try to do our best for supporting migrants, asylum seeker, and people receiving or having international protection. So, of course, everything related in terms of legal support, administrative support, but also training, vocational training, professional linguistic training, it is welcomed, especially because due to recent Italian policies, they cut a lot of funds for in these reception centers. So that is something very sensitive, I know, but thanks for raising this, Alicia. Yes, We also work with migrants, vulnerable people, people with homeless people in the area. Of course, this is quite a wealthy area of Italy, but there still are these issues. When it comes to minority, we recently submit the first project, since I'm here, together with the Italian Red Cross, who supported us in everything, and we will see if they accept and they fund this project. We will work with the Roma minority. It is something new, of course, but let's see if we can include that. Definitely migrants, and it's a big part of what we do. Thanks for raising this.
Yeah, just exploring things to take into consideration just in case we
Yes.
find, because there is one small scale application we are aware of, and we are like trying to facilitate it, and it's about the recognition of qualifications for migrants and
That is
the degrees. So, well, just to explore options and to take into consideration or not, but we will keep in touch. If
Thank you
not,
very much.
write us.
I will.
Okay,
Thank you.
perfect. Thank you, Asha. No more questions for you. I'm asking a lot. Pablo, stop me, please. Okay, let's continue.
So, thank you, Asha. Thank you so much. You're doing a great job in the organization. Dasha, I will ask you if you could just have some minutes for us. I know that the connection is not working perfectly, but can you try to share with us a few minutes and talk about your organization?
Okay, I will try. I'm on the way right now in the street. That's why the connection is not very good.
Oh, don't worry.
I've tried to explain the main ideas of the work of our organization. We are
Mhm.
working with the person in a situation of vulnerable situation. I'm sorry, and. We are looking to improve our the quality of our working, looking for collaboration in the area of circle economy,
Mhm.
entrepreneurship. We are looking for possibilities to work in the rural zones, and we think it's very important to make the collaboration projects in the European level, because we can learn a lot, and
Mhm.
we can make our work better. Right now, we have some experience, a small experience in European projects. We've made Erasmus project about the youth entrepreneurship between youth. I'm sorry, migrants, but refugees. I'm sorry, young refugees, and it was a wonderful experience. And right now we are trying to present. We are working to present one small scale project with one partner from Italy, and we want to work the integration of young women, migrant women, through the capacitation, through the training, and of their abilities and textile and abilities of cross-cultural integration, communication, and we want to work with the community around to these women. Right now, we are open to look the opportunities for the European projects in the principal groups we are working is women, youth, and circular economy. We are looking to collaboration in rural zones and involving the politics and community too. We have lots of interests.
That's good.
Okay, just to mention Dasha and the Fundación San Ezequiel Moreno and its project Ilvana. They were finalists in the Call for Good Practices of the last year with a very interesting and with impactful project with women on the textile sector. So thank you, Dasha, for continue the contact here. And I would like to ask you if this small scale, you already have the partner, the Italian one, or not? I didn't understand you well.
Yes, yes, we have contacted with one organization from Italy, and we are preparing a small scale project right now to present it in
Okay.
March.
The Italian organization is member of the network?
I'm sorry, what?
The Italian organization is member of the network or not?
I'm not sure, but I can ask them.
Okay. Don't worry. Just to know if you meet them in the framework of the network or not. Okay, thank you, Dasha.
I think that they are part of the networking because they contact us through that networking. I think so, but I
Yeah.
will ask them. I will ask
Great.
them.
So keep us updated on that because that will be something we can report for our for our project, the
Okay.
network. Okay.
Okay, of course.
Thank you, Dasha. Thank you. And good luck. If you need any kind of support from us, just let us know, okay?
Thank you
And
very
if you need another partner to be 3, so
much.
we can also...
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dasha.
Thank you, Dasha. And so we have the last one to participate. I'm sorry, but I cannot really see your name. Is the Department Socios? I don't know who is behind, but if you could introduce your organization.
Okay.
Oh, it's you.
I was with Julia, so sorry. Yeah.
All right. Well, we already know you. Thank you. So that's it. We have already introduced our organizations, and I don't know, Alicia, would you like to take the floor?
Abadenei Alma María, we...
Tiene problemas de conexión.
is the one. Okay. Sorry, Alma. Okay, I think we have done with the presentations. So we are like having some synergies between you, of course. So if you don't mind, we are going to share your like a kind of, I don't know, summary of the networking session with the contacts and so on. Just for you to take into consideration each other for your partnership, and if we can support you, we will be more than welcome. You are sharing that. Well, we already have your emails in the registration, so we are going to, if you want to share it through the chat, it's okay as well. You can share whatever you want. I would like to mention 2 things regarding the European Network of Innovation for Inclusion. If you already have projects finished, you have 2 ways of broadcasting them. One, we have a bank of innovation in the platform, so you can ask the network to have a space there to disseminate your results, your reports, your products, your tools, whatever you consider. So we call it Bank of Innovation just to serve as an inspiration, and of course, just to let the other members to know about your innovation and something that can be an inspiration for the others, and to take you into consideration for further collaborations as you have the know-how and the expertise on that, no? That will be an opportunity also to not to leave the innovation alone in our in our organization. That's one thing, that's one service, let's say, that the European network offer you, no, to be part of this bank of innovation. What you can find in this bank of innovation, we consider that also researchers, studies, investigations, so whatever we want to call it, we think that these need analysis or investigations, studies can be an inspiration to work on solutions, okay? And the solutions, we are here, well, we are like a very grassroots organizations in most of the cases, and that will be also of our interest for you, and if you are in universities or you are doing a great investigation in your organizations, to publish it in the Bank of Innovations, and we can consider that to work on solutions or test or design solutions and so on. That's one thing. The other thing I want to mention is that the partner search. So if you have an idea, or even if you don't have any idea and you want to partner with anyone in certain line of intervention, we can publish also your partner search in the web page, and we will broadcast it among the partners, members of the network. So you can send your intentions and what you are looking for or what you want to work on, and we can make this publication even if you don't have a project idea, okay? So that will be also an opportunity for you to network and to find opportunities of collaboration in Erasmus+. This is the time, because the deadline is approaching soon, and this is the time to do that, and I encourage you to take advantage of your membership of the network to communicate with us and to force us to publish and to disseminate your intentions and your ideas. Okay, that was the two things I wanted to share before ending, because I think we are going to ending before time. Just to share a little bit to things to finalize this project. I'm going to go for this slide. Two very important things. First of all, thank you very much to be part of this networking. I hope you find it interesting and some collaborations arise from this session. If I don't know if you all are members of the European Network of Innovation for Inclusion. If not, it's a very easy process. It's just to fill a registration, and we will approve your membership. It's free, and you are very welcome to do that. Because the thing here is to be part of this community and to know each other. And we would like you to send us your feedback and to evaluate our activities. And also we are open to receive any suggestion you may have. So also Irene, I think, is sharing the link, or Pablo, the link in the chat. Thank you, colleagues. Without you, I'm not doing nothing. And well, and that's it. I think that's it for today. And thank you. I'm very grateful for your collaboration. And that's it. So thank you very much, and have a nice day, and we keep in touch. Thank you, Pablo. Thank you, Irene.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all.
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Have a nice
Thank
day.
you.
Thank you very
Bye
much.
bye.
Thank you very much.